So, I sat down to stream what is currently this evening, the 7th of March 2022, and due to some very severe weather incidences happening in New South Wales, Australia, I found myself without internet beyond my mobile hotspot. And streaming does not go well with a mobile hotspot. I still wanted to make some content though. So what I thought I'd do instead is I thought I would try and get some inspiration for the Minecraft realm that I run for my Discord community, which I'll have linked below if you're interested in finding out when I stream and all that kind of fun stuff if you wanted to get part of the community. But I thought I would react to r/Minecraft builds to get some ideas for what could be next for the realm. It is my birthday in 6 days time. We plan on going to the end to defeat the Ender Dragon then. So what's next after that? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I would like to get some ideas, so I'm doing a reaction. I'm doing a reaction to r/Minecraft builds, and I'm going to the top of all time. And brilliant start to begin with. Actually, Beck, who is one of my mods on my Twitch and Discord, did something very similar to this in one of her houses. And so I think we'll probably end up seeing something like this anyway, but it'll be nice to have it again. Maybe I should try and get one. I tend to find myself with my houses having a bit more of a wholesome than gothic vibe, but it suits Beck very, very well. It's very, very cool. Copy and paste it into the world, yeah, which I think Beck almost did. Almost a lady Liberty, which is cool. So for those who don't know, the Statue of Liberty actually started out looking like a brown color, almost like an orange or a copper. The reason it's green is because it's made of copper, so it gets turned into copper oxide. So that's very much kind of this Statue of Liberty-esque statue we've got going on here. And there is kind of not a lake, but a river in the realm. So it'd be nice to kind of get this kind of vibe, maybe to a smaller scale though. We're not too far from an ocean, but I think it'll be overpowering. Maybe we could do that in the ocean itself. And a Nintendo Switch, that's actually quite sweet. That's quite sweet. I think that would be a very wholesome vibe to have, just on the level of, you know, a lot of the community plays Nintendo games and that kind of thing, and maybe we can run some games nights and that kind of thing from there. That would be very, very fun. I won't watch the video today. This technique that I discovered. People seem to like it. That's very cool, actually. It'd be nice to have that kind of along the not quite the ceiling, but just below the roof, on the edges of kind of outdoor areas. Wow. Eventually it'll become soil. No way. No way that's a build. And that's kind of a village by the looks of things. We've got a mine. Far out. Far out. Every Minecraft world is being held up by a giant Enderman. Yeah. Maybe we should start a religion to the Enderman. Invisible boatmobile. I love how you've got some of the most elite tier builds in this Reddit. You've got a SpongeBob reference getting 21,500 upvotes. Oh dear. I bought an electric guitar portal inspired by the sword portal build. Yo. And half of it's on the overworld and half of it's in the nether. Hey, there's no need to fret though. That's insane, dude. That's fucking insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6, is there a whammy? Can't quite tell. But that is a mental build. I wish people put down their build times for this. It's mental. Absolutely mental. I bought the Fire Nation ice shipwreck from the Avatar: The Last Airbender. Holy shit. This is cool. This is cool. I would love to have kind of plants of this around the realm, just for people to stumble into. Little Easter eggs almost. This would be the kind of thing that would be really cool to have, just kind of laying about, not doing much, but just for the fun of it, you know. Maybe I'll talk to Beck about doing that. Beck, or one of the other mods, can kind of just teleport us to a random XYZ, and we build a project and then teleport back, and maybe one day someone will find it again. That would be really cool. That's such a sick build. Oh, Rubik's Cube. What's around it? Just like a garden kind of thing. It's so cool how they made it look like it's turning. I love how Minecraft has the capability of being a cube perfectly, and this person decided to do it on an axis that disallows that and still make it look better than any cube I would be able to build just on its regular axis. That's fucking mental. The fact that it's partway turned as well just boggles me, because you'd have to do a different build pattern for this side, like the side where there's the white compared to the red and green. Far out. I wonder how many blocks are built. Holy Kentucky Fried Shit. If I had the money, I'd give you an award. Isn't that the story of all of our lives? Some custom staircase designs. Now, this is the kind of thing that we could implement quite quickly. Oh, and then the nether portal beneath it. Because, you know, it'd be nice to kind of have pathways in between the houses that everyone has, because not everyone's finished their houses yet. And so being able to have like a constant theme to connect everyone's, I guess everyone's houses would be nice. You know, some flowers by it, because we're in a flower biome, which is really pleasant. So having this kind of constant theme for the walkways would be nice, or at least like a similar theme. Maybe like for those who like darker themes, they could do the same build pattern in different materials. That would be really cool. I really enjoy this. Start of my village. This reminds me of something that one of my mods, Sean, did on a world that we had during a 3-month lockdown that Sydney had. He basically went to a village that was already existing in the world that we had kind of completely destroyed and pillaged. But he built it up from where it was to make it look much better. I mean, the villagers didn't come back, but the village itself was absolutely spectacular to look at. And it was along a railway that we had set up that was really, really beautiful. Some of these builds are insane. When I saw sword portals, I couldn't resist building this. What the fuck? I can't even tell what up there is. Okay, that's just something that they've built to make it look good. It looks like glowstone, perhaps. And you've got... Oh my days. I see... I can't even begin to imagine how long this took. Even in creative or whatever it happens to be. But getting the blocks lined up so that you've got the correct spokes coming out at the correct angle. This is insane. I'm so glad that they kind of inspired this creativity by bringing this feature in. That's mental. And I mean, the trident in itself was such a cool addition to Minecraft. To have something like that stem from it is insane. Oh, wow. Fully built in survival. I am stunned. I'm so stunned at this. Maybe this is the type of build that I should try to go for. Because there's a running joke in and amongst my community that I basically just build square houses. And for a long time that was true. However, now mine looks like it has a cylinder on the top of it. So I showed them. But I think trying to do something like this, I think I would end up killing myself if I tried to do the crescent moon here. But if I could do a castle or house build like that, maybe that's something that I should try to endeavor to look at. Efficiency versus look. Drawing versus Minecraft. It kind of looks like Neuschwanstein. That is beautiful though. Maybe this is the kind of thing I should go for. I do want a kind of castle build. Nothing too huge, but I love the spires, and seeing that translated across so well is so nice, and the additions of all the leaves and that kind of thing, the cactus, is really lovely. It's really, really nice. Idlesard. That's a nice build. Simple. See, things like this I feel like are deceivingly simple, because on face value it doesn't look too, I guess, involved. But looking at it, there is a lot of details. The trapdoor, the sign, the fence posts, all the individual different blocks to give it just kind of that character that actually looks like something that you could see, you know, on a street side in a quaint little city in Europe somewhere. The build speaks for itself. It does. It does. It does. Oh my fucking god. Oh my days. Look, I mean, obviously the pyramid itself would be incredibly time consuming, but all the details that are sort of coaxed around, where it comes to the entrance here with the big kind of towering uprises, and the middle section here that looks like it's got entrances itself. I would love to kind of see inside. I wonder if there was a link to anything like that. Must be built at all costs, yes. Block by block. Never finished my projects. But still, that is a beautiful build to look at. We made a fight arena in one of our worlds, which was quite fun. Nothing quite to that standard, but we did the math on how many blocks of sand that we had to mine to do it. We ended up having around 40,000 blocks of sand that went into this fight arena that we built, along with a sandstone path. Oh, and this person, I guess, is interesting. My witch house build that I turned into a painting. Oh, this is such a cool concept, because normally you see it the other way around, taking something that was made, you know, in real life and then translating it to Minecraft. I haven't seen it reversed. Kind of had Marceline there too. This small YouTuber makes amazing builds, and Star plays MC. Hit him up, I guess. Cool. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Kind of looks like just one of the caves in the new Caves and Cliffs. I built a modern house onto the lake. Oh. Like a minimalist kind of Scandi look. So pretty. Roof shapes. Oh. This actually might be something that I can't come back to, because having those interesting roof shapes really provides the character, especially, I mean, you've already got kind of a roof here with the spires coming off the castle, but this addition gives it so much more character, and I think that that's something that I want to bring into my builds, because I'm terrible at it, but dead brain coral makes a good barbed wire. Cool. 5 new villager statue designs. Oh, wow. Reminds me of like Easter Island heads. Wow. I particularly am a fan of the nether one. All the others are great, like the iron golem and the others, but the nether one looks particularly sick. Particularly sick. Houseboat. See, as much as I do also want the castles, maybe I want something quaint and simple, just like a little houseboat. Little houseboat out on the lake, you know? Something that nobody else can come to. Recreated 9. My god. It is insane seeing how real world events are reflected in people's creations. Oh, dorm room is in PC. Oh, that would make you feel quite special. That's very cool. I want some wine. That's cool. It's a vineyard. You've got the rows of vineyard. Oh wow. Wow. Koi. Now this has got me thinking. Having a koi fish pond is maybe that's something that I will do, because I've kind of got my house built already. I'm working on making a center, like decorating it essentially, but having this kind of addition to the outside of it, or even underneath, because the housing is on stilts, so maybe it going underneath the house, and I could put in a glass floor to look down at it. Oh, that would be pretty. That would be properly pretty. And with the way that, you know, if I get fish in, the way that fish look now, that would be beautiful. Or axolotls. Axolotls would be really nice as well, but they probably get stolen. Fish wouldn't. I think my brain needed to be reloaded. Oh my god. This is like an entire piece of a town here. Got kind of almost like a horseway, or I was going to call it a driveway, but it's not. Looks almost like a crane there. This is insane. It kind of looks like Germanic, but the roofing I'm looking at, it almost looks like it's got kind of like Japanese or I guess Asian inspiration in the roofing shape there, but it definitely looks kind of very Bavarian. That's so cool. That is so very, very cool. And just this kind of thing in like a big square, big town square, I guess. Town square. You can use leader chickens hidden in compost. Oh, whoa. So it actually looks like rope. That's cool. That's quite cool, actually. Although I would always think that I would be safe on that bridge and I'd run off it. Desert temple trend. Vanilla feel. Oh, wow. As far as keeping it vanilla feel goes, that's very good. Because I still look at that and go, oh yeah, that's a desert temple. I mean, I guess I have in the past at other builds, but this looks like something that Minecraft would build as like a main desert temple. That's so cool. That is so cool. Well, look, on that note, I think it might be time to end the video. I don't know how this is going to go. I just wanted to do something that was making content tonight because I wasn't afforded that opportunity by streaming. So I hope you enjoy it. If you have any suggestions as to things that I could look at for builds down below, please do leave the comment. You know, subscribe to the YouTube channel because that is something that I want to get going as well. But yes, essentially this was just kind of a test run. I want to see how it goes, and I would like to do more content for this channel. So if you've got any ideas, let me know. Discord's down below in the link tree, or just let me know in a comment. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Look after yourself. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.